welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to share with you 5 mum hacks. These are brand new hacks, things I've not mentioned before, and we love. So I thought I'd share them with you guys. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, but let's get started. The first one, I can't believe I never really thought about it, is when I wash the kids' hair, especially Ava, she absolutely hates having stuff in her face. My water and things, she absolutely hates it. And this one, I was a bit unsure about it to begin with, because it's one of those, when you've got something over your face that's wet, it can feel more suffocating. But it actually works really well. Basically, I get a kind of like a face cloth. I fold it a little bit so the double-sided bits over her eyes, and then we have one of those pouring jugs anyway that kind of goes in at the head. And yeah, I told her to put her head back and use that, and she absolutely loves it because it doesn't go near her eyes. It does get a bit on the cloth, but that's it. And yeah, both the kids absolutely love that. And obviously when you've used it to rinse off their hair and whatnot, you can just then use it to wash the face. So we absolutely been loving this, and my daughter has been perfectly fine getting her hair washed. Before, she'd just stand up, scream. If she gets the water near her face or like near her mouth, she'll then start like putting her hands down her throat and trying to make herself throw up because she swallowed a bit of the bath water, and or she'd completely have a meltdown and start screaming and shouting. So bath time, washing the hair was a very difficult thing, but now it is so much easier, and I cannot remember the last time she started squealing at the bath of me washing her hair. So I love this one. The next one is a tip for when the kids are at school, which obviously is now. It is basically tinned juice bottles. I mentioned this in my favourites and in my school haul. Basically, plastic bottles constantly get dropped by kids and they smash so easily. Last year I decided to get these tin ones for them, and they had dents, scratches, everything in them, but they wasn't broken. I absolutely loved it. So this year I made sure that they had another tin one, and yeah, it's gonna last the entire year. So I'd highly recommend it instead of going through a ton of plastic bottles or ones that actually leak, because these don't. It's got like a stopper in, and you basically put it up when you want to drink it, put it down when you finish, put the lid on, and it doesn't leak whatsoever. But also it doesn't break, which is a plus. The also thing about the juice bottle, which is hack number 3, is getting them personalised. See, I tried writing on the bottles with permanent marker, stickers, everything. And because when I'd wash the bottles, they just like either start peeling off or just start going, and I got fed up with it. So I decided to get the tin ones with personalisation on there. So usually you could pick a picture and then pick what you want to write on it. And yeah, the kids know it's theirs. Plus it's got the names on it, so the teacher knows it's theirs as well. So both of them have got personalised bottles for school. And I did this last year. I got Andrew one, and then I eventually got Ava one as well. And yeah, we love them. The next hack, which I actually been loving myself, which is also great for the kids if you're trying to be a little bit healthier, is I absolutely love baking, and cupcakes is my thing. I love cupcakes, but I was finding if I made a batch of 12 cupcakes, I would eat most of them, and so would the kids. And it got really unhealthy to the point where it's either I got to choose between baking or not baking, and that is a hard decision for me to make because I love baking so much. But recently I've started making cookies, because you can actually freeze the cookie dough and keep it to a side. So what I do is I use an ice cream scoop to scoop out obviously the cookie dough mixture so it will be more even. And the cookie dough recipe that I was using actually scooped out 27 scoops, so I would have made 27 cookies, and that is a lot to eat for me, well, for my entire family really. So what I did is I scooped out 5 because everybody was here, my niece was here and things, to make 5 and then the rest of them I put into little sandwich bags and basically put 4 or 5 on them. So we had some that were filled with 5, some were filled with 4, just so that we could put 5 in if my niece is around, or we can put 4 in if she's not here. Just so everybody gets one then, and then you're not like overeating on cookies, which is amazing. So I would highly recommend things like that, because then it means I don't have to buy everything to bake and then waste them and eat them all. At least this time I can like batch bake an entire 27 cookies, put them in the freezer and actually last me. Yeah, they've lasted so far over 3 weeks. So it's really, really good. And when the kids are like, Mummy, I fancy like a treat, or if we have a sleepover randomly, I'll be like, right, I'll just stick the cookies in the oven and it's sorted. And yeah, it works amazingly, especially for me, because then it means I'm not excessively eating sweet treats. And obviously perfect for the kids because they're not overeating on them either. The next one that I've been using pretty much, probably say before the summer holidays, and we've been absolutely loving, is our family schedule. I basically went on Word and created a table, like filled in the blocks so it's different colours. I've got one for the days of the week, so Monday through to Sunday. Then one of them that says meals, which is yellow. And then I have a pepper one, which is mine, a green one, which is my husband's, and then a blue one, which is my son's, and a pink one, which is Ava's. And basically, I just write what's what. So I fill it with all the meals, because I always meal plan, because that's what I do when I go shopping, a meal plan and then shop to what I need. And then it lets me keep track of everything, so little bits that are on there. So like my son's like after school activities, or when I'm at the gym, or just something that if someone wants to know something about someone else. So for example, if I don't know, the husband wants to go out and do something with his friends, instead of like asking me, or you know what, just trying to figure out what days he can do something and the days I can do something for not doing something together, you just look on the board and then it tells you what his plans are, what my plans are, but also it's a good reminder. I have a terrible memory. I literally have to have reminders everywhere. I have like alarms going off my phone, reminders going off my phones. So having that there and having something visual that I can see all the time is amazing, because we basically put it where my I used to have a chalkboard with all my meal plan. I replaced it with that and put this frame here with obviously all the things on, and I can write everything with a white marker pen, with a white pen. So I write it and then basically smudge it off on the Sunday night and then rewrite it all, like all up for meal plans and whatnot. So it looks amazing, but it works great as well. And it also means that if anybody comes round, so if my niece comes round or anything like that, I'm wondering what we're having for dinner, she can just look on the board. So yeah, it works really well with everybody, and I've absolutely been loving it. And yeah, I would highly recommend it. I know people want to share things on the phone, like the planners and stuff on the phone, but I like to have something quite like right there in front of me that I can go back to, because even though most of the time I have a phone on me, I don't always use it that way, and I don't use my phone for my meals, so it just works perfectly for our family basically. So I would highly recommend it. Like I said, I just made it on Word, printed it off, then I got a frame, which I will put in the description box, the frame, because it's amazing. It's from Amazon, and it's not actually glass, it's like a really hard plastic. And yeah, it's great for just wiping it all off and then basically writing it back on again for what I'm doing the week after. But yeah, that is my 5 mum hacks. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. If you have any mum hacks or any other hacks, please comment them down below and share them, because I'd love to hear if there's any hacks that have helped you out as mums. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Bye.